Welcome to the 2021 FARA Energy Ball pre-show. Thank you for tuning in this evening.
The main program will begin at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. During our pre-show, we'll share some of our favorite videos from the FARA Energy Ball video archive.
And also share how your support helps FARA advance research for Friedreich's ataxia.
So I was 8 years old when I was diagnosed. I wasn't really sure what was going on, but things were a little different.
When my sister was diagnosed, I was probably 9 or 10. I actually didn't even realize something was maybe different about her until I was diagnosed. I was 15.
She's definitely become someone that I can confide in, and we can talk to each other and relate to each other. So it's nice to have her there to be able to talk to and understand exactly how we're both feeling.
I think it was really, really great to have someone so close going through the same thing.
I just kind of decided that I wanted to go to UT. When I first got here, I was afraid. I was like, I'm gonna make no friends, and I'm gonna be all alone in my room every night, but that didn't happen. Now, people, I don't think, see it as a bad thing. Everyone wants to ride on my scooter, or I've become the pack mule of my sorority. Everyone puts stuff on me. So I don't let anything get in my way. I've joined as many clubs, organizations. I do as much as I can on campus.
Laurel's definitely so brave, and I think at first realizing that Laurel had been dealing with FA and all these symptoms for so many years before I had, and I never even realized. Just goes to show how brave she is.
She's just a great person, and I hope that one day I'm as strong and everyone looks up to me like they do to her.
Me and my sister can do anything. I wasn't gonna let FA stop me from going to school.
Allison Avery.
Yeah, Allison! So at graduation, I decided to walk across the stage because I really felt that, I was walking when I first came to Elon, and I really wanted to finish walking because I really see FA as just a point in my life, not like something that'll be here forever. It's amazing. It's crazy to think that I work at the NFL. Something like every day I'm looking at the skyscrapers and being like, do I really live here? I'm like a New Yorker.
She wants my job, and it's a little bit uncomfortable because I feel like there's pressure every day to perform at a higher level because she's clearly gunning for my position as Chief Operating Officer.
I can't wait for the season to start, and I've heard that that's when all the work comes. So I'm a little scared for all the work, but I'm definitely excited.
She's an intern here because she deserves it. I contend she has more courage and class and dignity in her small pinky than most people or communities have, and so we are so fortunate to have her here.
Watching my sister and everyone else also afflicted with FA, I realized it's not something that should get in your way. You should get yourself around it and do what you want.
Because FA is not my life. It's a part of my life, but I'm not sitting around waiting for something to come.
To bid in the silent auction and give during the Fundacure, text CURE to 72727.
Again, text CURE to 72727.
Welcome to the FARA Minutes of Science. These videos are the result of a collaborative effort of members of the FA community, including FARA staff, researchers, and individuals living with FA who want to share with you the exciting research advances nurtured by FARA with your support. Think of the work that FARA has done over the last 20 years as helping to build a rich and diverse garden. FARA funds the gardeners, the purchase of gardening tools, and the planting of seeds. Our gardeners are scientists from universities, research institutions, and biotech companies who meticulously tend to our garden by enriching its soils of basic knowledge of the disease and creating research tools and clinical measurements that must be in place before planting the seeds of potential treatments. Unfortunately, not all the seedlings we plant will produce beautiful vegetables. We don't know which will be the most productive plants. That's why we are planting and growing lots of different seeds. And this is how we will reap the harvest of this hard work, as a range of safe and effective treatments that will address all of the symptoms of FA. We hope these videos will be a fun and approachable way of understanding the science of FA and the research you are making happen, and of highlighting your essential role as the garden keepers in raising funds and awareness and in participating in research studies to reach our ultimate goal of curing Friedreich's ataxia.
Grab a beverage and find a comfortable viewing spot. The FARA Energy Ball will begin in approximately 5 minutes.
I'm Michaela Holm and I'm 22 years old.
I'm Seth and I'm 26.
And We're siblings from Minnesota, and we're diagnosed with Friedreich's ataxia in 2015. I'd say growing up, we were best friends. We were actually both dancers. I competitively danced for 12 years. My sophomore year of high school, I noticed I wasn't getting as good as my peers were at dancing.
Yeah, wearing a backpack, I couldn't walk straight down the hallway.
For the first 6 months, I didn't want to tell anyone. I got to a point where I wanted to tell my classmates. That kind of led to when we went to our first event. We were diagnosed in July of 2015. Our first event was January of 2016 at UCLA.
And that's kind of when we first started meeting people with the disease. That was huge for us.
Yes, getting to talk to some of the donors, just to let them know that we're people too, that we just have this disease kind of on the side.
The donations and support that we get is how research is able to be funded, and that's one of the most important things I think that FARA does. I mean, it means everything.
The first research study I participated in was the MRI study at the University of Minnesota. I do like to help with giving data where I can. I know it's very important to have the biggest amount of data, so any surveys that I'm asked to do, I try to fill out and things like that.
That desire to pay it forward to not only FARA, but just the entire community for inspiring hope in us. It was life-changing, you know. Even from the very beginning, the first thing we learned was that if you don't use it, you lose it. You're always thinking, what happens if I can't do this? So I'm going to do it today, and I'll do it tomorrow.
What I'm most proud of is just the way that he has evolved from when he was first diagnosed to now. Because it's not easy for a 21-year-old to be told that you're gonna lose your ability to walk. His outlook and his attitude is just amazing.
You wish that the other one didn't have to go through what you're going through, but because they are, it's really nice, you know, having someone else understand what you're going through.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the singing of the national anthem.
Tonight is gonna be out of sight. An evening with beautiful people. A real groovy time.
So bring your good vibes as we celebrate peace, love, and the cure.
stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Hold the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night, and never fled was still there. Oh, saved us that star-spangled banner yet wave over the land of the free and the
Wow. Thank you, Kristlyn Rojas. That was incredible. Hey, now let's get ready for a groovy kind of evening as we celebrate peace, love, and the cure. Allow me to introduce our MC for the evening. She's been lighting up the FARA Energy Ball stage for 11 straight years. She's the main anchor for ABC Action News for the last 18 years, anchoring the 5, 6, and 11 p.m. broadcast. She's also an investigative reporter with the I-Team, and she really needs no introduction. Please welcome your friend and mine, Wendy Ryan.
What an introduction. Thank you, Scott. Welcome, everyone, to the FARA Energy Ball that is both in person and also virtual this year with folks watching from all over the world. So thank you all for joining us this evening. Tonight, of course, benefits Friedreich's Ataxia Research Alliance and USF Health Ataxia Research Center. And I'm so excited to be here tonight, really to celebrate peace, love, and the cure with all of you. And tonight we hope you find just a little bit of peace from the chaos of our everyday life. And we hope you feel the love and the appreciation of the Friedreich's Ataxia community as we unite to support one important mission, of course, to cure FA. And before we get any further, I just wanted to let you know, I don't know if you guys saw this, but the CDC just put out a new guideline. And did you guys get that on your phone? Yeah, breaking news, new CDC guideline that just came in. I just saw it. And basically it says, according to the CDC new guidelines tonight, they recommend that you hold 2 beverages in both hands at all times so that you don't touch your face. Because, you know, that's how germs are spread, right? So 2 beverages. I think it also says preferably alcoholic beverages at all times. So just wanted to, you know, update you on the new CDC guidelines. Anywho, welcome, y'all. Thank you for being here. You know, since the pandemic hit over a year and a half ago, I was put on the mental health beat at ABC Action News. And thank God my bosses did that, because I think I needed it as much as y'all needed it, because I was a little cray-cray for a while, I'm not going to lie. And if you've never experienced anxiety in your lifetime, pretty sure you did when the world shut down in March of 2020. Can I get an amen to that, right? Did we all get a little cray, right? I know I did. So I know that in my work through the mental health programs that we've been talking about over the last year and a half, it's so important to take care of what's happening here and here. But imagine if you had a compromised immune system on top of a pandemic. And that's the case for so many folks in this room tonight who have FA. So many beautiful people who have FA. And I happen to have the privilege of interviewing one of them, Allison Avery. She is amazing. And she talked to me on camera about not just what it's been like to have FA and the pandemic, but also to live through the mental challenges, right? The mental well-being that we're all trying to kind of keep in check through this crazy time. And it aired on Tuesday night on ABC, and she was amazing. If you didn't watch it, please Google Allison Avery, ABC. She was fantastic. And she's here tonight, of course. And I just want to say thank you, Allison, wherever you are in the crowd. It just was a privilege to tell your story. And thank you for being so honest and sharing your very personal journey during this very difficult time. And I also have to say that her sister, Laurel, who's also a rock star, she has already agreed to do next year's interview. She doesn't know that. I just right now volunteered her. But I thought that was a good idea. So thank you, Laurel, wherever you are, for doing next year. I already gotcha. Okay, so before we get into the evening, I want to thank so many generous breakthrough and capacity builder sponsors who made this night possible. So please, thank you, and they include eHome Counseling Group, Riata Pharmaceuticals, the Avery Family Foundation, Benefit, Horizon Therapeutics, Kurt and Amy Hall, McDaniel Foundation, The Villages, and the Waterman family. Thank you all for your generosity this evening. And I also want to thank the FARA Energy Ball Committee, who really works all year long to make tonight possible. And look at this room. It's fantastic, right? That's all them. So can we please give a big round of applause for the FARA Energy Committee for all that they've done over the last 12 months. And today is so significant, not only because we're back in person, which I just get so excited about. This is my first gala in a year and a half, so I'm a little giddy, so I apologize. But this is not just the FARA Energy Ball, it's also the National Ataxia Awareness Day. I didn't know that. Now you know that, right? Due to the growing effort of countless ataxia advocates, an official Senate resolution was passed acknowledging this day. And by the way, on Wednesday, hundreds of advocates will meet with lawmakers on the Hill to discuss legislation important to ataxia families. So thank you for your good work. And now, really, without further ado, it is my pleasure to introduce two incredible FA research advocates here in Tampa, a beloved family and friends to many here in tonight, including me. They are a beautiful, beautiful family, and also the co-founders of the FARA Energy Ball. Please, warm welcome for Paul and Suzanne Avery.
I somewhat lost my practice for being away from this for 2 years. But thank you, Wendy. Your friendship and enduring support of FARA is outstanding. Scott, thank you for being our favorite auctioneer. We love you both. Welcome to the 13th FARA Energy Ball. Our family is thankful for everyone that is here tonight in person and for those who cannot attend but joining us virtually. These past 2 years have been challenging, but we have been blessed by the amazing support of our committee. USF, Dr. Zeszewicz, Tampa Bay Lightning, Janelle and Steve Griggs, unfortunately, are not here tonight, but here in spirit. Our sponsors, FA family, friends, and our FARA team. Everyone in our hearts, everyone in our committee have worked extremely hard and have worn many hats. Our auction chairs, Amy Hull and Anna Alfano, have been by our side for many years, and we could not do this without them. Everyone worked really hard, but I just have to mention just a couple of people. Herman and Tanya have been there for us from the beginning. They've done so many things as far as getting wine donated and just being there for every event, and our neighbors from a long time ago, but always in our hearts. And I have to give special thanks to Sandy Callahan, who flew from Denver, Colorado to work for 1 whole week at our house. Thank you all from the bottom of our hearts. We cannot do this alone, as our founder, Ron Bartek, will tell you. Our mission is to eradicate FA with the help of our researchers, patients, supporters, and donors, and our family continues to thank God for all of you.
It's not easy, is it? So thank you all for being here tonight. It's so awesome to be, as you said, to be back. This is your first gala? Wow, awesome. We did it virtually last year, and we had incredible success. So thank you all who contributed that. It was absolutely tremendous. But I want to thank the FARA team. They are second to none. They're the best group of people you could ever ask to have by your side if you were in this kind of mission. So thank you to everyone in FARA. Ron Bartek is here, famous Ron Bartek founder. There he is, Ron. He's still hugging and he's still crying, which is a good thing. But I want to thank USF as well. USF has been incredibly strong partners. A number of them aren't here tonight. Frank Marsani's turning 90, and he's been an enormous contributor to USF, as you know, so that's where Dr. Lockwood is, and we have Cliff and Dr. Z, and USF is just absolutely amazing. The committee, the generous sponsors, there's so many people who've given incredible packages, items, gifts, and support. And those who are here live and those who are here virtually, your care for what we're doing and your support of this FARA mission is incredible. We're going to treat and we're going to cure this disease. And I want to thank Ava Forney. Ava came up with this theme. She is absolutely amazing. And Ava's one of those people, you just get out of her way. Just, okay, go. And she came up with an awesome theme. You like the music? I love the music. Oh. So the Avery family, speaking for the Avery family and on behalf of the entire FA community, thank you for your generous support. FARA is truly an exemplary disease association. There's 98.23 in Charity Navigator for those who follow Charity Navigator. That's a ranking of credibility and effectiveness. It's 4-star rating. By far, we're top in our peer group. There's a global influence today, so we've added in some global competence, some people over in Europe to help us broaden our reach and our influence on a global basis. We have 13 clinics which are around the world today. We funded over $6 million in research and grants this last year, which for a rare disease community is pretty strong. Everything from lemonade stands to the FARA Energy Ball help fuel that engine, and this is a really big part of our annual budget. I can talk all day, literally I could talk all day about the boxes that FARA checks in helping out CEOs, like we got Matt Klein, we got Warren Huff, Joao was just here with Design Therapeutics. They're so thankful for what FARA brings to them and expediting the process and making it efficient and successful. But dollars help bring this group together. The funds help us expand the team. And just like you said, the trophy was pretty cool. Wouldn't that have the Stanley? How about that? So if you want to bring Tom Brady on your team, what does it take? And that's no different in our association. If you want to bring the Tom Bradys and the Steven Stamkoses on your team, you got to buy them, and you got to buy their attention and their power and their effectiveness. And that's what you are helping us do. So why is FARA so effective? In a nutshell, I'll tell you that it's a group of people who are so fired up about this mission, who have been looking in their careers to latch on to something that truly has promise and potential, because all of us want to be part of something that has a mission, something that's going somewhere, something that has promise. And FARA provides that to a lot of people. So I'm telling you, people we talk to are so excited about joining this because they see the potential for a cure, and that certainly excites us. Our research pipeline is robust, and it continues to grow. It enhances. We have a number of drugs and compounds in the clinical network that are very, very promising. We have small molecules, oligonucleotides. We have gene editing. For those who've heard of CRISPR, we're all over that. People who know about gene therapy, which is a very promising in many diseases. We have 10 companies now working with us in gene therapy, and we certainly have competence in stem cells as well. So we're hitting all of these angles, and we're looking ahead to make sure that our base of about 1,100 patients in our registry can accommodate all these trials that are moving forward. USF generously supported our symposium last night. That's a venue where people can go to dig deeper into the science and what's really going on in the research world. And as a top-line summary, I can tell you that we're at a level of understanding in this disease that we've never been to before. There have been some failures in the past and a lot of research, but it's all people are looking at what's happened in the past, learning from that, adopting that, applying that, and very importantly, helping them move the ball forward. As always, the patient panel stole the show last night, so Gavin, Isabel, Christian, Bridget, you all did an awesome job, as always. Our kids have been afflicted with a terrible disease. They certainly didn't ask for it, but they're fighters. And these kids who were on the stage last night, like our daughters, are just inspirations to us, and they're inspirations to the research community. We don't operate on hope. The word hope comes up a lot in disease research. We got hope, but that doesn't drive us. What drives us is a relentless determination, and action drives us. Today we have drugs that are in advanced stage of the pipeline, and we're confident that these drugs are slowing the disease and to some degree reversing. That's really powerful. Today we have drugs in our pipeline that we're confident are slowing and to some degree reversing the disease. You can only imagine how Sue and I and other parents, and particularly the patients, feel about the time that this takes. It's a process, and this process takes time. But I'm encouraged by speaking with Warren Huff this morning and Zhao from Design Therapeutics, who remind me, and Barbara Tate, who is our new Chief of Science, who's absolutely awesome, that FARA is on a pace that is so much expeditious and efficient than a typical drug development. So I know it feels long to you, it feels super long to us, but we're on a path towards success. Urgency is a word that's used in our culture and used in our language quite often, and we push urgency. It's essential. So once again, Sue and I thank you for being a FARA warrior. I hope you enjoy. I really want you to enjoy the evening. So whatever level of support you help out with is fine. Just do what you can, know that it's appreciated, and real importantly, know that it's being applied to an incredibly driven, urgent, effective program. I lastly want to thank our daughters for being such inspirations for us and for being so strong. As Sue said, Steve and Janelle couldn't be here. They feel terrible. We went out and had lunch, and they're going to a family weekend at their college, at their daughter's college, and they said, absolutely, you can't miss that. So they're so passionate about this, so supportive. So thank you to Steve and Janelle in their absence. But they sent a message, so I think we're going to put that message up now. So thank you to Steve and Janelle and the Lightning Foundation.
Hi, I'm Steve Griggs, CEO of the Tampa Bay Lightning, along with my wife Janelle. And for the past 6 years, it's been our honor to serve as chairs of the FARA Energy Ball. Unfortunately, we can't be with you tonight as we're with our daughter Maddie and attending our first family weekend at the University of Alabama. But we're definitely with you in spirit.
Because we're all part of the FARA family, and we use the word family, we can certainly point to Paul and Suzanne Avery as our inspiration, and thank them so very much for all the great work they've done and continue to do. They energize the entire FARA team, their corporate partners, pharma companies, researchers at USF, and around the world. And of course, all the incredible volunteers to raise the funds, find a cure, and beat FA.
It's wonderful that we can gather again, be united again, and most importantly, give again. And while we couldn't be there tonight, we did send a close personal friend of ours. His name is Stanley. He doesn't say much, but he can sure light up a room. And we hope you enjoyed getting to meet him tonight. And so on behalf of your back-to-back Stanley Cup champions, the Tampa Bay Lightning, and the Griggs family, thank you all. And once again, we are so humbled to continue to serve as your honorary chairs.
Thank you for all your support, and enjoy your night, everyone.
Thank you to Stephen Janelle Griggs for that message. And of course, the incredible support from the Tampa Bay Lightning organization. And we congratulate the team and, of course, thank them for bringing the Stanley Cup again back to Tampa Bay. That is never going to get old to say that again and again, Tampa Bay. All right, folks, let's welcome Pastor Jane Hillman McDonough of Faith Life Church, who is going to give our invocation this evening. Pastor Jane.
Good evening, everyone. Would you take just a moment and let's bow in prayer? Father, we just thank you for the opportunity that we have tonight to gather together. And Lord, as we gather together, we acknowledge you in this place. We thank you, Lord, for all the progress that has already been made in the research. Lord, we thank you for the spirit of urgency, and we thank you that you continue to bless those involved in that research with your wisdom. I recall your words tonight where you promised us that if we would call unto you, that you would answer us and show us great and mighty things that we don't know yet. So, Lord, we ask that for FARA tonight. We ask that you would show them things they need to know to reverse this disease, to slow it down, and to eventually eradicate it. We ask for that in your name. And Lord, we ask tonight that your love would be demonstrated to all of those that are overcoming this disease, that love would be demonstrated through the generosity of those gathered in this room tonight. We thank you that we will have open hearts and open hands tonight. We thank you for blessing all of those who made this evening possible, and we ask all of this in Jesus' name. Amen.
Thank you, Pastor Jane. And as you enjoy your dinner this evening, I want to welcome back to the stage Chrislyn Rojas singing one of the anthems in the FA community called Sister Sledge's We Are Family. And please make sure that you sing along.
Thank you so much. Now, for those watching our live stream at home, there's nothing wrong with your volume button. For this next song, the music will have to be muted on your live stream at home, but you can sing along to the words that you see on your screen. Now, we want you guys to have some fun, because how many times have we gotten to have a great live entertainment event recently, huh? Come on. So if you guys could stand up, and you guys back there, kick it, my friends at the production booth. I want you guys to stand up, because we're going to have a karaoke moment.
That was awesome. Thank you, Chrislyn. Woo! Put me in the mood. I don't know. All right, let's meet our incredible auctioneer for this evening, my co-host, also my dear friend, and really one of the most fantastic fundraising auctioneers that lives, especially here in our beautiful state of Florida. Please welcome Scott Robertson.
All right.
Give him a big welcome. Yeah. Put your hands together for Scott, would ya?
Oh my goodness.
Scott, how you doing?
Wendy.
You feel good?
I see so many friends.
I know, isn't it great? Like, you don't understand. If this is your first gala, you're with me. If it's not, then, okay, well, then you've been used to it. But for those of us who haven't been in person for a while and all we've seen is a Zoom screen, anybody else with me? This is like amazing. I feel like it's Christmas morning. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I know her, I know him. This is exciting.
Oh, and I know where all the good-looking people in Tampa are tonight.
They're
right
all in
here.
this room right now, Boo.
Oh, hey, and listen, it is so great to be back here. Thank you so much to everyone. Thank you to the Averys. It's going to be awesome. And we want to encourage all of our friends at home and right here in person to show your energy in the auction and during the Fund to Cure. And if you haven't registered your phone to bid or donate, and you're in the ballroom, you want to make sure the Qtego staff comes over. All you've got to do, and help you if you need, but text CURE to 72727, and you'll be sent a registration link. And friends that are bidding from home, this next note is for you. We are having a live auction. That means you need to have someone in the room bid for you. You cannot bid on your device. So you've got friends here, call them up and have them bid for you. And I recommend you call them up an item or two ahead of time so that you don't get caught with a busy signal.
There you go. Right. Especially if it's something you really want.
And
then you're like,
auction,
oops, I forgot to make that contact.
Our live and silent auction are just phenomenal.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
And there's a lot of great trips and awesome auction items this year, so I say make sure you keep in touch with your friends on cell phone. All right, so we're going to talk Fund to Cure for a minute, Scott. And for those of you who are new, FARA funds the clinical research within FA, helping patients take part in the clinical trials that are out there. FARA's research has already led to more than 8 potential therapies being tested in those clinical trials. Fund to Cure program helps pay for the cost of a patient to actually travel to a center for a clinical study or a clinical trial to then one day, of course, find a cure. And that's really why we're all here today. So please, we're going to put our minds and our hearts together, gathering the research together to finally find a cure. By the way, there are 14 different centers here in the United States, including 8. And then we've got 2 in Canada. There's 1 in Australia, Colorado, Montreal, New Zealand, and India. And there's actually 1 opening up in Brazil very soon. So this is really around the world. It's pretty awesome. On average, the cost to travel for a patient to get to be part of a clinical trial and also to be part of the research, it's $300. But if you'd like to donate several patients to enroll in these clinical trials, we'll take many $300 donations, right? As many as you can donate. If you'd like to also, on your phone, look right now, Qtego. Y'all have that, right? Go to Qtego on your phone and then just click on the donate button so you know where you are, and then select the amount that you want to give. There's a drop-down box there, right? But let's say you go, you know what, I don't want to do 300, I want to do 1,300. Well, guess what? You can put that in. So you put in your own amount that you want to donate, and then you hit submit donation, and voila, there you go. Your generosity is very, very, very appreciated. And we're going to make this competitive tonight, as we always do every year, especially when it's in person like tonight. And we're going to be giving the top 6 tables some special treatment. So if you raise the most money in the top 6 tables in the room, we're going to be giving you a very cold and delicious Mum Cordon Rouge Brut champagne, a very large, extra large bottle of 1.5 liters. I can't even drink that in one night, and that's saying something. So please, win the bottle, share a couple glasses with all of us. It's cold and it's ready to be popped. So, and also I want to mention thank you to our friend Larry Gira at Pernod Ricard for the champagne. We do appreciate it.
Yeah, Randy. And you know, all the dollars will be tallied for each table, and we'll watch the top 6 tables on the screens. Now, please know, this is all for bragging rights, of course, and a fine bottle of champagne, as you mentioned. And again, if you need assistance, just look for the folks like Utego staff members. They're wearing the orange shirts, and they'll be happy to help you. And please know, each and every dollar is going to a great cause because it's going to fund the cure. So donation is too small and no donation is too large. That's so true.
And those folks at Utego, they're wearing really bright orange shirts. You see them back there? You can't miss them. So if you have a problem, literally, like they glow in the dark, I think, those shirts. So they're awesome. And I was speaking to my dear friend Ron Bartek, FARA's founder and president, earlier. I see him in the audience over there. And when Ron talks, people listen because he's really, 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 really smart. And he shared with me something that I had to write down, Scott, because I'm not very smart and I don't remember things, especially since COVID. I literally think I have Alzheimer's. I was like, not good. But Ron said to me, FARA believes transformative change happens at the intersection of people and science. So what does that mean? Well, Scott, we told everybody about the science, right? We've been talking about it, and the clinical research that needs to happen right now. And so now I want you all to meet some of the incredible people behind this very cause. Roll tape.
Claire is very straight-laced and wants to get everything done the right way.
And Jake just does whatever he wants, whenever he wants.
I'm Randy.
And I'm Maureen.
And 2 of our kids, Jake and Claire, have FA. We'd always thought that there was something a bit off with the way that Jake walked.
We had him on all sorts of sports teams, like soccer teams and Little League and whatnot, and all of his friends were getting better and better at those skills, and Jake, it was getting more and more difficult for him.
We decided to look into it with a pediatric neurologist, of all things, who thought it was just developmental, and actually sent us to occupational therapy.
But ultimately, we did go for a second opinion. She had Jake walk down the hallway, and she knew within 6 seconds. She said, you know, it's a differential diagnosis. It's either this or Friedreich's ataxia.
Either a cerebellar mass or Friedreich ataxia.
Yep.
It's odd to think of a cerebellar mass as a plus.
We kind of spelled it phonetically as we put it into Google, and it was...
a lot.
It was a lot.
It was a lot. When you get a diagnosis in a 9-year-old who's your firstborn, it's a gut punch.
It takes your breath away. How much their future has changed just in those 2 words, Friedreich's ataxia.
Even the basic things that you wouldn't think would be a problem are a big problem for me. Like going to the bathroom or getting dressed.
He had symptoms before we got to the diagnosis, so for him, understanding that he had FA and that that's what was causing the symptoms he was feeling gave him an explanation.
Yeah.
So when I had my diagnosis, I was really sad for the first couple of months. And then I realized that this is my situation, and if I don't do anything about it, nothing's gonna change. There's more to me than FA.
We knew we were going to have all the children tested, and we gave them the option of whether or not they wanted to find the result.
And immediately, she was the first one. She
Yeah.
said, yeah, I want to know, because then I'll know, and I'll have an answer, and I can deal with it. And That's Claire.
That's Claire.
Sometimes I was sad because I knew how it would impact my life. So I definitely think about FA, but I just live my life.
I love to ride my bike around the city. My mom and I were riding, and she suggested that I join the cross-country team, and I was in.
I like playing tennis, and I like swimming with my family, and I also like playing the piano.
I was elected by my fellow students as class president, and now I'm really enjoying it.
I've always been like a perfectionist. In baking, I like how certain amounts of ingredients make one cohesive dish.
Early on, when we had this diagnosis, it was hard to be optimistic. It was hard to be positive. It was hard to ever imagine that anything good could come of this.
Yeah, and I think FARA was the first glimmer of hope for us.
And the more we worked into this community, and the more we accepted this family as our own, it's hard not to be optimistic now.
Ever since I was diagnosed with FA, my dream job has been to become a doctor, so that I can help other kids and other people that are living with disabilities.
One of my dreams is to become a VFX artist on the big budget movies.
Jake and Claire have so many hopes for themselves. Our biggest hope is that Friedreich's ataxia doesn't get in the way of having them achieve those dreams that they have for themselves.
We want to do everything we can to move the needle. I mean, FARA is us. We are the disease. This is our family. So it's up to us. And if we don't, then who else will?
We have a friend who has been a supporter who has donated to FARA over the years. And as we keep our friends updated on all of the research that's happening and kind of some of the breakthroughs that are just right there on the cusp of leading to the first ever treatment for FA, the friend messaged us and said, "We're watching a miracle happen." And then his follow-up text was, "And I was part of it. And we're all going to be part of getting this one.
Yeah.
We're all going to be part of bringing that first treatment or that cure."
I see life almost like a rolling boulder, as in there's no way to predict where it's going and there's no way to stop it. And being normal, it isn't something I've experienced in a long time. And I've kind of forgotten what it's like. But it gives me inspiration to keep pushing against the boulder and to keep exercising and to keep doing all the things I love doing. Because if there's a way to win, I guess that's worth a shot.
Wow. Thank you to Jake and Claire and the entire Yai family for sharing your very personal and powerful story. So Scott, let's fund a cure, shall we?
Absolutely.
I want to start it. Who wants to send FA patients to a clinical trial right now? Again, we're going to watch the top 6 tables up on the screen. So please give whatever you can tonight. Get out your phones and just hit donate, that button right there. There's a drop-down box. You can choose what you'd like to donate. And the top 6 tables, again, will get that fantastic 1.5 liters of champagne. $21,900 already, right out of the gate, Scott.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
fantastic.
Oh, my goodness. Absolutely. I mean, Horizon Therapeutics is in for $300, which funds a treatment. Bill and Heidi Wright.
Yes,
Oh.
and we have so many recent donors. Tom Matter, Shay Sterner, Jay McDonough, Jennifer Farmer, Baker Flagg, Clark West, Keith Olson. Please keep donating. We're already up to $38,900.
Yeah.
Thank you for your generosity this evening. please, again, if you can, pick that donate button. Choose however much you can afford. Again, $300 will just get the patient to the clinical trial, but $1,000 will fund everything that you can include, which means the funds, the $1,000 will bring the whole office visit together. If you can give that, $50 provides lab supplies, $100 funds biological sample collection and processing. So any amount is not too little, right? We have $66,550 already. Thank you for your generous donation.
Absolutely, and I saw our friends from the villages just jumped in at $10,500. Thank you. Thank you.
We've got Chris and Amy Sullivan. I'm looking at the top 6 tables now. The Avery Family Foundation, the Villages, Bill and Heidi Wright, Chris and Sandy Sullivan. I will tell you, thank you, thank you, thank you. The top 6 tables again, a liter and a half of beautiful champagne, $88,100 already.
Oh, and there's a familiar name. Ron Bartek is in, James Wooten is in, Nancy Rex is in, Alexander Fielding. Oh my goodness, Jennifer Hand, Andrew Metz, Amy Hall. We love Amy, our chair. Yay, Amy.
Thank you, Amy Hall. We're up to $97,500. Keep those donations coming, ladies and gentlemen. $1,500 funds a biomarker study visit for just one patient. $5,000 will support a research lab for a month. And $10,000 launches a new clinical research site. And as we mentioned, 8 in this country, so many around the world. We need more research sites to find a cure. We're already over 121,000, Scott. Thank you for your donations. Please keep them coming.
And keep your eye on these names that are coming up. Kay Pollard is in, John Thatch, Troy Matheny, Teresa Stefanetti, Ava Forney. Ava, yes.
Thank you for your donation. She plans this event and she also donates. $129,800, folks. Keep the money coming. This, of course, every single dollar goes to FARA and the FA community. And I don't know if you know this. I know Paul Avery talked about this for a moment. But FARA, you are supporting an incredible organization. It's a 4-star rating from Charity Navigator, 11 consecutive years in a row, placing it in the top 2% of charities rated by the organization. They leave nothing off the table. Every dollar that is raised goes back into research. That's not the case for a lot of charities. That is the case for FARA. That is how well run it is. And so if you give your money to FARA, Ron, back me up on this. He's backing me up. Every dollar goes to research and a clinical trial. It will not be wasted. $143,950, Scott. We're on a roll.
Oh, we're getting there.
I think we can easily get to 200 in no time. 143,000. Help us out here, folks.
And if you're watching from home and you're thinking, we need to do something, folks, you do need to do something. You need to donate because it's going to make all the difference in the world. I mean, FARA's got such a great track record. I mean, as Paul said earlier, it doesn't happen fast, it doesn't happen easy, but as a community, and I mean a worldwide community, we are making a huge difference, and we want you to be part of that. We hope you will be part of that. But as Paul said earlier, hope is not really a plan. We plan on you doing that. Please be generous. We've got a new total. We're up to 173,000. Way to go. Oh, the Fat Beet Farm is still on the board. Let's hear it for the Fat Beet Farm.
And I want to give a big shout out to Pamela Couch. I saw your name up there. Thank you for your donation. Nancy Rex, Joy Giverano, Melissa Bradley, Byron Clark, Adriana Galindo, Heidi Wright, Tom Matter. Thank you, thank you. I want to mention again, FARA funds both drug discovery and also clinical research. 8 potential therapies right now being tested in clinical trials. What does that mean? What that means is 8 of those potential trials could be a cure. And like I interviewed Allison Avery just a week ago, and like I said, her story was just so fantastic. But what she said one day we're waiting for it to happen. And Allison, it will happen. And it's happening right now because of the money we're raising in this room. And I saw her walk and run 20 years ago, and it's going to happen again. It's going to happen by literally the money that we're raising right now to fund a cure. Scott, 196,000.
Yes.
I told you we could get to 200. It's happening. It's happening right now, Scott. We're getting to 200. We're literally a couple dollars away. 96,250. We've got Melissa Bradley, Byron Clark, Adrian Galindo, Heido Wright, Tom Mudd. Again, Pamela, thank you for your donation. Breaking news. What's going on?
Well, while they're doing their discussions, folks, we want to thank everybody for what you're doing. Keep it up.
Wait, Scott. Oh. Stand by to stand by, as we like to say in our news business. Stand by to stand by. I am just getting this note from Ava, our fantastic coordinator here, and she's telling me that there was a donation, an anonymous donation. I love these people who give from their heart and don't even want their name used, for $50,000. $50,000.
$50,000!
Okay, but here's the thing. They want us to match. She said they want us to match, and if we match it, $50,000, they will give the 50. And Scott, I am so not good at math. I mean, you put COVID on top of my already bad math brain, and it's not good. But I'm pretty sure if we get like 10 people to donate $5,000, or like 50 people to donate $1,000, that's 50, isn't it?
Or 25 people to give $2,500.
Okay, I'm not that tricky. I can't do that math, but I can do the 10 times 5, whatever. Anyway, 50,000 is all we need to raise, and then we raise another 50.
Folks, we have an opportunity for the next $50,000. Your donation is going to be doubled.
Yes.
If you give $1,000, it's now $2,000. If you give $5,000, it's now $10,000, and it's going to be $50,000. So everything you give for the next $50,000 is going to be matched.
And we're already over 202, so you do 50 and 50, we could easily get over 300, just like that.
That's
if we get the
seriously
50,000 plus
leveraging-
another 50.
Isn't that seriously leveraging your money?
You know what, whoever this anonymous donor is, I'm going to just say thank you, thank you, thank you. Whoever you are out there, whether you're in the room or somewhere literally in the World Wide Web, somewhere around the world, thank you for your generosity, because I know it is not an easy time. It hasn't been for a year and a half, but we so thank your generosity to this very, very important cause so we can fund a cure and find a cure for FA. So what do you say? We're already at 207,000. We just need another 50, right? Is that how it works?
Well,
I don't know where we're at, because again, I'm not good with numbers.
If we get to 300, well, if we trigger the amount, that extra 50 is going to kick in,
Yes.
and we'll be at $300,000.
And then we can go to 300, because you know that's going to happen, right?
Yes.
That's going to happen,
Ladies
Scott.
and we're at 208. If you're thinking about it, if you're at home, listen, you're going to double your money. You're doubling your donation. Whatever we give for the next $50,000 is going to be doubled because of this wonderful match that just came in.
Yes. Very, very generous anonymous donor of 50,000. Research has been really our main focus for Fund a Cure. As you know, it connects patients with research, and that's what it's about, right? A lot of folks have been hit hard because of COVID, and it's hard for them to travel to a clinical trial. And so your money gives us that opportunity. $300 will help pay for that visit. $1,000 will pay for everything in that visit.
Wendy, we are 2/3 of the way there for the $50,000 match. We're at 237,700.
There you go. We're
the
almost
magic
there.
number is going to be 250,000 up there.
We're so close. So close.
And it doesn't have to be 1,000. It can be 500. It can be whatever you wish to give. But if we can turn that top number into 250, we're going to turn it into 300.
I think we easily can. We're so close. Again, $10,000.
We're at 248.
Oh, holy
We're at
cow. How did that
248.
happen?
Come on.
Thank you for your generosity. Please keep it
Punch
coming.
in
We're
that-
almost there. We are almost there.
Even if you've given before, give us another $1,000 and push us over the top. $1,000. Many hands make light work. It'll be so awesome, and we're going to add 50,000 to that once we get to 250. If you're thinking about it, quit thinking about it. Just do it.
There you go. Just hit donate right there. $259,900. Thank you for your generosity.
Yes.
Tampa Bay is the best, isn't it? These folks, especially in this room, are so generous.
Qtago, punch in that extra 50,000. We like to see a real total. Go ahead. We've met $320,000.
There you go. I knew we could get over 300. 320. Thank you for your donations and your generosity, especially for folks in this room and all over the world. Thank you wherever you are at home sipping on your cocktail. Please continue to donate because it all goes to a very, very important cause. Every dollar that we donate goes to research. There is no money wasted. This group is so well run. FARA is truly one of the most incredible organizations I've ever had the privilege to be a part of. And so please, if you can, whatever you can give, as we mentioned, $50 provides lab supplies, $100 funds biological sample collection and processing, and again, $300 pays for a patient to visit and travel and participate in research, which is so very important.
And Wendy, look at the leaderboard for those bottles of champagne. Oh my goodness.
Oh yes, the villages. We've got Vanguard Protex, yes.
They're
Chris
upping their
and Cindy
donations.
Sullivan and Kurt and Amy Hall. Thank you, Kurt and Amy, for your generosity. You are all such incredible support. The Avery Family Foundation. Can you read that second one there, Scott? My eyes are not good. Who's the second one? Heineke, yes? And the Villages, and Vanguard, and Chris and Sandy, and Kurt and Amy Hall. Did I say that right, or did I just torture your name? Heineke? Did I say that right? Please, someone from the family come and correct me if I didn't. If not, I think I'm right. Am I not right? Go ahead and just tell me what's what, because, you know, I mispronounce things all the time, right? Scott, help me out.
We're at 322,
I think so, but let's just say thank you to the Villages.
900. I think we can get to 3.
Heineke. Thank you. Thank you, Felicia, for correcting me. Heineke. Thank you, Heinekes. Avery Family Foundation, the Heineke family. I will never mispronounce your name again. I promise. Heineke. Thank you, the Heineke family. The Villages, we thank you. Of course, we thank the Vanguard Group. Also, Chris and Sandy Sullivan, Kurt and Amy Hull. Top 6 tables, ladies and gentlemen, getting 1.5 liters of fantastic champagne. So thank you for your generosity. $322,900. Scott, this is a good night.
Oh, it's a great night.
We got a lot of really, really beautiful people in the room who are giving from their heart tonight. Thank you so much for your generosity.
And for all our friends at home, thank you so much. Your generosity is just absolutely amazing and outstanding, and we so appreciate it because we're going to find the cure, and we're going to find the cure sooner than later with your help. Well, Wendy, what do you think?
We've got $323,500. Again, the Villages, Vanguard, Protex Global. We've got Chris and Sandy Sullivan. And now we have a new one, the Fat Beat Farm. Thank you to the farm for being our top 6 tables. For your generosity, you just punched right to the top. Fantastic. Thank you. Avery Family Foundation, the Heineke family. I finally learned how to say your name. The Villages, Vanguard, we thank you. Again, we've got a couple new ones too. The Sullivans again, and I should have worn my glasses. Avery Family Foundation, the Heineke family. Scott, help me out. How are your eyes? The Villages, the last one, I was having trouble reading it, but I think it's a new table who has stepped up their game, wanting 1.5 liters of fantastic champagne. We've got Vanguard, and we've got Doug and Kathy Rothschild. Doug and Kathy, thank you. You are our top 6 tables again.
Oh, we've got some movement on our top 6 tables. Yes, we got some movement.
They are very competitive, these people. Very, very. Can you blame them? I mean, really, that's some good champagne, too. So thank you for your generosity. Again, this is, did I say it right? Doug and Kathy.
Kathy Rothschild.
Doug and
Kathy
Rothschild
are
now
making a move.
in the game. Thank you, Doug and Kathy, wherever you are rock stars. Thank you.
Are you in the room?
348,000. Scott, I think we might get to 400. This is amazing. We're at 348,000, and our top 6 tables are getting very competitive. All of a sudden, I feel like I'm like
how appropriate
a
at the
play-by-play,
Rothschild
right, for the
table.
Rays game.
They have a good-looking
Who's in
gentleman. I
front
think he's
first?
part of the Hunters and
Who's
Lions with a cowboy hat on because they are making it come from behind here. I love it. I love horse racing, and I love what the Rothschilds are doing right now.
Getting competitive. Tom Manor, thank you for your donation. William Wright, James Wooden, Kathleen Rothschild, Dina Glover, Eric Panago, Susie Trino, Raymond Craig, all your individual donations count as well. We so appreciate your generosity. 348,000. I think we can get to 400, Scott.
Oh,
I mean, easily. With our top 6 tables being so competitive, I know they can give just a little bit more because really, don't we all deserve some good champagne after all we've been through for a year and a half? Let's keep it real, right? So thank you to Doug and Kathy Rothschild and Chris and Sandy Sullivan, along with the Avery Family Foundation. The names keep scrolling, but we've got the top 6, the Henneke family, the Villages, and I think we still have the Henneke family, and we still have I wanted to say Vanguard. Thank you, Vanguard Global. Again, Doug and Kathy Rothschild and Chris and Sandy Sullivan. Thank you all. Our top 6 tables are rocking the room. Thank you for your generosity today. You guys are awesome. And all the money, as we said, all of it stays with FARA. All of it. Every single dollar goes back into research and clinical trials.
I think we're going to have an exciting update coming on. And remember, you can give at any time throughout the evening. You can give at any time. And you think we should go ahead?
Well, you know, Ava's kind of our director here. I don't know where she went. But I'll tell you what, 348,000, not a bad number, Scott. What do you think? Can we get to 350 just to round it out, like round it, you know. Again, I'm not good at math, super not good at math. But 350 or 375 sounds better than 348, doesn't it?
Yes. Yes, it does.
Just a little bit extra.
Two people give $1,000.
Yeah, if 2 people can give 1,000, or if 4 people can give
500.
500.
349.
It's gonna happen.
They're listening.
It's going to happen, and we're going to get to 350. Come on, people.
Come on, folks.
All
Push
the
us
money
over.
stays right in this room and goes towards an incredible cause to find a cure for Friedreich's ataxia. 349. Again, I'm not good with math, but I'm pretty sure we're close. We're so close to 350. Put us over the edge.
Come on.
And we've got the Avery Family Foundation. Thank you for your generosity. Henneke family, the Villages, Vanguard Global. We have, again, Doug and Kathy Rothschild and Chris and Sandy Sullivan. Thank you for your generosity. 349,000. Can we go to 350? Can we? I think we can. And you can continue to bid throughout the evening again. There we go. 355,000. Thank you so much for your generosity, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
All right. Well, keep the donations rolling in. Thank you so much to everybody. All the halls, wait a minute. Wait a minute. The halls are back on. Did I misread that?
What's that?
Wait just a second.
Avery's.
Ice.
The
Did I see the halls?
Villages. The Henneke's. Vanguard. Doug and Kathy. Kurt and Amy
Hall are back up there.
They are not going to be outdone. Those are 2 really, really, really generous, beautiful people who warm my heart. Thank you, Kurt and Amy.
All right.
You guys are rock stars. We love you. Thank you. Top 6 tables. There you go. They're in the mix, and we're over 355,000 now. You guys rock.
All right.
I still want to go on your boat, by the way. No pressure in front of all these people, but I'm still going to just put that out there. Anyway. No, I didn't.
Well, tell you what, let's keep it rolling here.
You keep rolling,
For
Scott.
everybody at home and for everybody in the audience. And before we start the live auction, for everyone in the ballroom and for everyone at home, this is your 10-minute warning for the silent auction. You're bidding on your mobile devices. We've got incredible items in the silent auction. We're starting the 10-minute clock right now. And be sure to check out the items that have no bids. I mean, that could be a great deal. I mean, and we've got packages, right? We've got exclusive trips, experiences, items, memorabilia, and don't be outbid at the last minute. So pay attention to your phone as the countdown clock has started, the 10 countdown clock. And if you want to put a max bid in, Jutego will bid for you, but keep your eye on it.
Good idea, because there's so many great silent auction items. So pay attention to your phone. Don't let it get away, especially if it's one you love. All right, let's get right into the live auction. What do you say? Our very first item, ladies and gentlemen, and I mean, I know I shouldn't have to ask this, but I'm going to ask it. Is anyone in the house a Tampa Bay Lightning fan? Or is it just me? Am I the only one? Really? I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one. With back-to-back Stanley Cup wins, our Tampa Bay, really, you're hard not to be an incredible fan. So this is the first item on our live auction. It's an ultimate Lightning VIP watch party experience for 10 people. So here's the deal. You're going to watch the Lightning road game from inside the players' lounge of the Lightning locker room at Amalie. You'll enter the arena through the players' private entrance. Also, you get a special tour in the Lightning's dressing room where you'll receive your own personal custom Lightning team jerseys and nameplates, which nobody else gets. Enjoy a high-end multiple-course wine pairing dinner prepared by Amalie Arena's executive chef, so you know you're going to be eating fine. And you're also going to interact with celebrities, the Lightning, and also many special guests that will be joining you to watch the game. Of course, donated by the Tampa Bay Lightning Foundation, and we thank all of you at the Lightning Foundation and also for winning the Stanley Cup again, because you guys rock. Scott, take it away.
All right, here we go. And remember, we're raising money for FARA. Here we go. Start me off at $5,000. Let's go. At $5,000. At $5,000. Ladies and gentlemen, come on now. Get those hands in the air. Here we go. You can bid to me. You can bid to our auction assistants who are around the room. Here we go. Start me off at $5,000. Let's go. At $5,000. I got $2,500 there now. $5,000. At $2,500 and now $5,000. Over $5,000. At $5,000. Ladies and gentlemen, back-to-back Stanley Cups. This is going to be amazing. Let's get her going. What do you say? $2,500 is bid and now $5,000. At $2,500 and now $5,000. Over $5,000. At $5,000. At $5,000. At $5,000. Over $5,000. $5,000 is bid. Thank you. And now $7,500. And now $6,000. And now $6,000. And now $6,000. Over $6,000. At $6,000. Folks, you can bid anytime. 5,000 is bid, looking for 6. Was that 6? No. Okay. 5,000. Yes. 5,000 is bid and now 6,000. At 5 and now 6,000. Almost 6,000. At 5 and now 6. $6,000. 6,000 is bid and now 7. At 6 and now 7,000. Your person's out. Where they go 7,000. I have 6,000 in the center, now 7. At $7,000. At 7,000, almost 7,000. At 7,000. I'm going to sell it. At 6,000, now 7. Don't miss it for $1,000. At 6 and now 7. At 6 and now 7,000. $7,000. Is that a yes? Talk to me. I can't see. Is that 7,000? 7,000. Yep. Remember? 7,000 is bid and now 8. At 7 now 8,000. It's your turn, sir. At $8,000. At $8,000. Over 8,000. At 8,000. Was that 8? Come on, folks. Work with me. 7,000. 8,000. At 7 and now 8,000, you're out, sir. 8,000 is bid and now 9. At 8 be 9,000. At 8 be 9,000, over 9,000. At 8 be 9,000. 9,000 going once, twice, third and final. You win. So, $8,000.
Yes. That is awesome. Thank you for your generosity. All right, we move on to one of the best chefs and restaurateurs in the country who will cook for you and 20 of your closest friends. 4-course wine-paired dinner cooked by renowned chef Damien Mendola. Damien is the co-founder of Carrabba's Italian Grill and Mendola's Italian Kitchen. Damien has incredible, unique Italian dishes he will prepare for you, and the wine, of course, will be flowing. Hosted by, and this is a change of location, instead of at the beautiful Avery home, it will now be at the Mendola Italian Kitchen in Carrollwood, which is a beautiful, fantastic new restaurant. So, again, not at the Avery's, but at the actual restaurant, you will enjoy the chef of Mendola, who is just a fantastic, I mean, nobody does Italian like Damien does. So, Scott, take it away.
Oh, and he puts on a show.
Oh, he's a big personality, and, you know, for someone like me who's also kind of loud, I love that. I love someone who's as loud as me, right? It's fantastic.
You and 19 of your guests are going to have a great time.
A great time.
And
It's going to be so social, right? It's going to be as much fun. The food's incredible, and then the social part of it is awesome.
Oh, and who wins? FARA. And you. And remember, if you're bidding from home, you need to call someone in the room and have them bid for you. Here we go. Start me off and let's go. What do you say? Who'll start me off at 5,000 and go? At 5,000. You've heard all of his commercials. Come on. Here we go. At 5,000. At $5,000 is bid. Thank you. And now 6. At 5 and now 6,000. At 5 and now 6,000. All of 6,000. At $6,000. Ladies and gentlemen, only at FARA can you get a dinner donated like this. Here we go. At 5 and now 6. At 5 and now 6,000 out of 6,000. At 5 and now 6. At 6,000 out of 6,000. We have 5,000 bid. We're looking for 6,000. 20 people. Do the math. Here we go. At 5,000 and now 6. At 5 and now 6,000 out of 6,000. At 5 and now 6. $6,000. 6,000 is bid. Thank you. And now 7. At 6 and now 7,000. At 6 and now 7,000, you're out. Would you go $7,000? It's your turn. At 7,000, we have 6,000 bid. We're looking. 7,000 is bid. Thank you. And now 8. And now 8,000. There you go. At 8 and now 9. It sounds like an auction. At 8 be 9,000. At 8 be 9,000. Oh, come on. At 8 and now 9,000. At $9,000. I don't believe it. At 8 be 9,000. Oh, one more bid. What the heck? You got 20 people coming. At 8 be 9. At 8 be $9,000. At 8 be $9,000 out of 9,000. $9,000 going what? Would 85 help you? At 8,500. $8,000 is bid and now 8,500. At $8,500. Going once, twice, third and final. So, $8,000.
Thank you, thank you. What a great Italian meal that's going to be. Our next auction item takes us to Bell Cross Ranch. It is a private 10,000-acre piece of heaven, I like to say, in Cascade, Montana. This is truly a private paradise in the great outdoors, and we all need some fresh air, right? That's the name of the game right now. Get outside and enjoy the fresh air. 10,000-acre ranch in the mountains of Montana, and it can fit up to 12 people. You'll enjoy 4 days and 3 nights in first-class accommodations on Bell Cross Ranch. You'll love the gourmet meals. You'll go sporting clay shooting, horseback riding, fishing, hiking, so much to do in the mountains of Montana, right? Why not? Enjoy breathtaking trails as well throughout the property, of course, donated by our good friends Paul and Suzanne Avery. So thank you. You know, Suzanne was out there this summer and she was sending me pictures and I was like, when can I come? Can I come now? Can I just call in sick and just come to Montana? Because I mean, it is beautiful.
Oh,
beautiful.
Everyone says such nice things. It's just over the top, incredible, authentic.
And it's what we all need. It's that peace and quiet and serenity. It's fantastic. You need to go to Montana. I'll tell you, it's going to change your whole brainwave, right? You're going to be namaste all day long, I promise. Scott?
All right. All right, let's set our sights a little bit higher here. Who will start us off at $25,000? At $25,000. At $25,000. I know you've thought about this. Don't hold back. Go ahead and bid now. At $25,000. $25,000 is bid. Thank you. And now $27.50. At $27,500. Well, $27,500. At $27,500. At $27,500. At $27,500. At $27,500. At $27,500. $27,500 is bid. Thank you. And now $30,000. And now $30,000 over $30,000. At $30,000. Don't be a one-bid wonder. Come on now. At $30,000. At $30,000 over $30,000. At $30,000. $30,000 is bid. This when we applaud.
Yes.
And now $32.50. And now $32,500. At $32.5. At $32.5. Oh, go ahead. It's for 12 people. At $32.5. At $32,500. At, is that a yes? At $32.5. At $32,500. At $32.5. You're in at $30,000. We're looking for $32.5. At $32,500. At $32.5. At 30. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll take 31. At $31,000, does that make a difference? At $31,000, at $31,000, at $31,000, we have $30,000 bid. We're looking for $31,000. At $31,000 going once. $31,000 going twice. Are you sure? You're on the bubble, I know. At $31,000, you're going to Montana. Sold. $30,000.
Woo! All right, you're going to Montana. Fantastic. So while Scott is negotiating the next
all right.
deal, I was gonna tell another CDC guideline rule. Do I have time?
I will tell you this.
Oh yeah, you go.
The Kingston family, who owned part of Bell Cross Ranch, just said they would donate another trip if they'll match the $30,000 gift. So if you want to go, talk to us. The Kingston family have donated, and we could have just raised an additional $30,000 for FARA.
All right.
So talk to us.
Fantastic. Please donate. That would be awesome. 2 trips. All right, let's move on. Celebrity dinner with the incredible Phil Esposito for 4 couples at Flor Fina in the historic Hotel Haya in Ybor City. The NHL Hall of Famer and legend, Phil Esposito, and his enchanting wife, Bridget, will join you for fine dining experience, of course, with some incredible wines. Phil Esposito was named one of the 100 greatest NHL players in history. Of course, he played for the Chicago Blackhawks, Boston Bruins, New York Rangers, and after retiring, he was the head coach and general manager of the New York Rangers before co-founding the Tampa Bay Lightning. And they're kind of a good team, right? I don't know. The Flor Fina restaurant, located inside Hotel Haya, has the incredible James Beard nominee, Chef Douglas Rodriguez. He is amazing, by the way. He's created a menu to combine Ybor City's Spanish, Cuban, and Italian heritage all together. And I hear that ceviche is off the chain that he makes. So if you're a ceviche fan, you gotta go. Donated by Phil and Bridget Esposito, who are actually here tonight. So thank you, wherever you are, you beautiful couple. And we also want to thank the Capitano family. Scott, take it away.
All right. Oh, and I got a little announcement on the Bell Cross Ranch. It's the Kingston and the Craigs are making that second donation if we get a second $30,000. All right. Well, Phil, thank you so much. I've been an admirer for years, and here you are tonight. Let's sell it right now, folks. In the house, in the room. Show some love. Here we go. Start me off at 5,000 and go. At 5,000. At 5,000. Over 5,000. Oh, come on now. Here we go. At 5,000. At 5,000. Over 5,000. At 5. Folks, what an opportunity. Phil is not just a generous person. He's a friend of FARA, and I guarantee if you go on this dinner, you'll be a friend of Phil's as well. Here we go. Was that 5,000? Yes? Is that 5,000? 5,000 is bid and now 6. At 5 and now 6,000. At 5 and now 6,000. Out of 6,000. At 5 and now 6. At 5 and now $6,000. Folks, it's going to be way cooler than this. Here we go. He's got stories on top of his stories. You'll be mesmerized, I guarantee it. 5,000 and now 6. At 5 and now 6,000 out of 6,000. At 5 and now 6,000 out of 6,000. We have $5,000 bid and now 6. At 5 and now 6,000 out of 6,000. At $6,000. We have $5,000 bid. We've got $6,000 bid and now 7. At 6, yeah, I got it. At 6 and now 7. But thank you, Mary. At 6 and now 7,000. You're out in the back. At 7,000. At 7,000 over 7,000. At $7,000. At $7,000 is bid.
There
and
you
now
go.
8. And now 8,000. And now $8,000 work on you, Mary. Would you go 8,000? We have $7,000 bid and now 8. At 7 now $8,000. At 7 now 8,000 out of 8,000. At 7 bid 8. He's out. He needs to get back in. We have $7,000 bid. We're looking for 8,000. At 7 now 8,000. At 7 now $8,000. $8,000. 4 people, $8,000. 4 couples, rather. I can do the math on that.
That's right.
$8,000 is bid.
There you go. This is the
And now
fantastic,
9.
beautiful
And now
new
9.
hotel in Ybor City. Florfina is a fantastic restaurant with Chef Douglas Rodriguez. He's a James Beard nominee, so you know his food is fantastic. And then you've got Phil Esposito. I mean, come on. What an experience. What a night that will be.
Absolutely. $8,000 is bid on 9. At 8,000 now 9,000 over 9,000. At 9,000 we have $8,000 bid on 9. $9,000 last call. $9,000. So $8,000 your way.
Woo! Thank you, thank you.
I love the guys wearing those hats.
There you go. He is sporting it, man.
I think they're a member of a club.
I mean, he is sporting it all day long. I love that. All right, let's go to Aspen, Colorado, Scott, and enjoy the Rocky Mountains. 4 couples will fly out of Tampa on a Falcon 900 for a 3-night getaway in the Rocky Mountains with Paul and Suzanne Avery and Tracy and Rick DeDeo. You'll spend 4 days, 3 nights exploring one of Colorado's premier locations. You can ski in the winter, or you can go in the spring or the summer or the fall, hike, bike, or go whitewater rafting. I know you're a big fan of that. So you can't go wrong there. Beautiful mountain-style home in walking distance to downtown Aspen, including the gondola, dining, and nightlife. Of course, you'll enjoy the outdoor dining area, and there's even a jacuzzi to get all snuggly in at the end of the night. Donated by Rick and Tracy DeDeo, who are in the house tonight. So thank you to Rick and Tracy for your donation and for being here this evening. Let's go to Aspen. Scott?
Oh, absolutely. You had me at Falcon 900.
Right?
I don't care where we go.
Woo!
I just want to go on that jet.
Right, me too. One day. That's my bucket list.
Hey, here we go. Start me off and let's go. Start me off at $25,000 and let's go. At $25,000, at $25,000, at $25,000 over 25, at $25,000, at 20. Folks, it doesn't get any better than going private. It's just the best.
Especially in this day and age with the way, airline travel is and people getting crazy.
Oh.
You get a private plane, sign me up all day long.
$25,000 is bid. Thank you, and now 26. At 25, and now 26,000. At 26, 26 is bid. 27, 27,000. At 27,000, your man's out. Would you go 27,000? I'm 26,000 in the center. Be 27. At 27,000. At 27,000, it's only $1,000 more. That's a little bit of jet fuel. At 27,000. At $27,000, you're in at 26. We're looking for 27. At 26, and now 27,000. At $27,000. At 27,000. I thought this would go for over 35. At 26, and now 27,000. At 27,000, we have 26,000 bid. We're looking for 27,000. All the money goes to FARA. Here we go. You'll go 27? I can't do that. 26. I go up. At 26, and now 27,000. At 20. Are you sure? At 26, and now 27,000. 27,000 going once. Is that yes? 27,000 going twice. Third and final. So, $26,000.
All right. Thank you for your generosity. Let's go to Mexico. It is a one-week getaway for 12 guests to Casa Kismet, an oceanfront estate in Puerto Vallarta. And I've seen these pictures online and the video, and it is heaven. Oh my goodness, 7 bedrooms, 6.5 bath villa, almost 8,000 square feet, oceanfront terraces, no edge infinity pool, jacuzzi, pool table, elevator to all the floors, complete separate 1-bedroom ocean view guest apartment for visitors. You have a whole separate area. Access to the beach club within the Sierra del Mar, Los Arcos prestigious gated community. And of course, this includes a chef for 2 meals a day and a full-time butler the whole time you're there, donated by Friends of FARA, whoever you are. We thank you and we love you. Scott, I want to go to Mexico. Take us to Mexico.
It is so nice. Here we go. Start me off at $10,000 and let's go. At $10,000. At $10,000 for 10,000. 10,000 is bid. Thank you. And now 12,500. And now 12,500. At 12,500 with 12,500. At 12,500 we have $10,000. 12,500 is bid. Thank you. Yes, applaud on this side of the room. Heck, I got you down there.
They're not in the dark.
12,500 is bid, and now 15, and now $15,000. At 15,000, we're 15. At 15,000, your person's out. At 15,000, at $15,000, we have 12,500 bid. We're looking for 15. At 12,500, and now 15,000. At $15,000, you know what? I'll take 13,500. I need to practice. 13,500 is bid, and now 14,500, and now 14,500, at 14,500, 14,500 is bid, and now 15,500, and now 15,500, at 15,500. Is that yes? 15,500. This is when we applaud. 15,500, and now 16,500. 16,500 is bid, and now 17,500. At 17,500. At 17,500 one more time. 17,500 is bid. Again, applause. And now 18,500. And now 18,000. 18,500 is bid. And now 19,500. At 19,500 is bid. And now 20,000. At 20,000. At $20,000, go ahead. At 20,000. 20,000 is bid. 21. At 21,000. At 21,000 out of 21. At 21,000. You've run a great race, but keep going. At 21,000. At $21,000. Oh. $21,000. We have $20,000 bid. Looking for 21. 21 is bid. And now 22. And now 22. Bidding's like a Band-Aid. If you do it real quick, it only hurts a little. 22 is bid, and now 23. And 20. Now listen. Remember, every time you've donated, 23? I've got 22. 23, he says. 23, 24, at 24,000, at 24,000, at 24, one more time. At 24,000, it's for FARA. One more time. At 24,000, 24,000 is bid. And now 25. Oh, you've said that 3 times. At 25, at 25,000, at $25,000, at 25,000. You really mean it this time? At 25,000, we have 24 bid, 25, last call. Thanks for all you did, but guess what? Sold! You're going to Mexico for $24,000.
Yes, thank you for your generosity. Awesome.
I like that table. I like this table too.
That was fun.
Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you're in awe of a talented chef, this next item is for you. And completely, secret off the table. I would never tell this in public, but I don't cook, so this is truly one of those items that I would love, 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 love to be a part of. Chris Pons, Chef Chris Vaughn is one of the greatest chefs in all of Florida, and he will prepare a special 4-course wine dinner for up to 20 guests. Chef Pons is a James Beard-nominated chef, trained at Le Cordon Bleu in Paris, so he knows exactly what he's doing. He also is the owner and chef at Olivia, an incredible Italian restaurant in Tampa. I've been there many times, and also a partner in Aunt Swan of Hyde Park, one of my very favorite restaurants, I have to tell you. They have the most incredible kale salad, Scott. You have no idea. Anywho, he'll open his newest creation, Pons, a first-class restaurant with French and Italian influences in Midtown. At the end of this year, your dinner will be at the beautiful home of Paul and Suzanne Avery, donated by Chris and Michelle Pons, who are both in the house this evening. Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Pond, for being here, and thank you for donating this fantastic auction item. Scott?
Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't get any nicer than this. Start me off at a ridiculous number of $5,000, and let's get started. At 5,000, at 5,000. At 5,000 is bid. Thank you, now 6. At 5 and now 6,000. At 5 and now 6,000, on to 6,000. At 6,000 is bid and now 7. At 6 and now 7,000, on to 7,000. 7,000 is bid and now 8. At 7 and now 8,000. At 7 and now 8,000, on to 8,000. At $8,000. At 8,000, we have $7,000 bid and now 8. At 8,000, on to 8,000. Come on, we're supporting FARA. At 7 now 8,000. At 7 now 8,000, up to 8,000. At $8,000, this will be a night you'll remember. Is that a yes? $8,000 is bid. Thank you. And now 9. And now 9,000. And now 9,000. Over 9,000. You're out in the center. And now 9,000. My bid is over here at 8 bid 9,000. At 9,000. Over 9,000. At $9,000. $9,000 is bid. Well done. And now 10. And now 10,000. And now 10,000. Go ahead. $10,000 is bid. A very smart bid at that. And now 11. And now 11,000. And 11,000. Out of 11,000. And 11,000. 11,000 for 20 people. And the money goes to FARA. At $11,000. At 11,000. We have 10,000 bid. We're looking for 11. At 10 bid 11. At 10 bid 11,000. At $11,000 going once. $11,000 new money. My favorite kind. And now 12. And now 12,000. And now 12. They're not your friends. And now 12,000. And now 12,000. Out of 12,000. At 12,000. Oh, one more time. At 12,000 for FARA. $12,000 is bid. And now 13. And now 13,000. 13,000 is bid. And now 14. And now 14,000. At 14,000. Out of 14. It's only money you'll make more every day. $14,000 is bid. And now 15. And now 15,000. At $15,000. Yes, 15,000. And now 16. And now 16,000. At $16,000. $16,000 is bid. And now 17. At 17,000. At 17,000. Oh, go ahead. At 17,000. 16 is bid. 17. Was that a yes? 17 is bid. And now 18. And now 8. Don't stop till you get to 20. And now 18. And now 8. Oh, no, no, no. No, come on, keep going. and now 19, and now 18,000, at 18,000, not 18, at 18,000, just say yes. At 18, she needs a little encouragement. Applause.
Come on.
And now 18,000, and now $18,000. At 18,000, don't get in a mindset. Just say yes. At $18,000, at 18,000, go ahead. If I didn't think it was worth it, I wouldn't be asking. At $18,000, sure. We can wait. Go ahead and say 18. 18,000, at 18,000, at 18,000.
There you go. Woo!
God, I'm shameless. And now 19, and is that 19,000 is bid. And now 20, that was your destiny number. At 20,000, at $20,000, at $20,000 for 20,000. If you bid 20, I will never ask you for 20 again. At 19 and now 20, at 19 and now 20,000, at $20,000, applause, here we go.
It's
at $20,000, $20,000. And now 21, and now 21,000. Oh, no. I see you. And now 21,000, and now 21,000. Wow, I need one of you guys to be a yes man. I got 4 people telling me no. I just need one yes. At 21,000, at $21,000. Thank you for all you did.
Scott, wait, quick breaking news. We're now making it 15 couples instead of 10. We've just upped our number of couples.
Hey, guys.
15 instead of 10. So instead of 20 guests, you get 30 guests. Am I good? Again, I'm not good with math, but I think that's right? 15 times 2 is 30.
30 guests instead of 20.
Pamela, help me out here. Right? 15
Thank
times.
you.
That's right.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. 30. So we got 30 guests now. Not just 20, but 30.
Yes.
We got more people.
All right, we've got 20,000 bid. Looking for 21. At 21,000. At 21,000 over 21. 30 guests. 21,000. Going once. Going twice.
Wait. Stand by. We've got more breaking news.
Continue.
Oh, continue. So I have another breaking news event from the CDC guidelines that somebody just told me about in my ear 5 minutes ago. So here's the deal. The other CDC guideline, I don't know if you guys know about this, but they say the new CDC guidelines that came in tonight, you should keep your mask on when you go home tonight. And it's not because you're going to get COVID at home. It's to keep us from eating more and more junk food that apparently we keep eating. Anybody else do the COVID-15, or is that just me? So if you keep your mask on, you won't eat so much, right? So that's what they say, is keep the mask on when you're home, like maybe through the night.
Hey, Wendy.
Anyway, go.
But with the mask thing and eating, you can be creative.
Yeah.
Put M&Ms in the mask.
Yeah.
And it's like a feedback.
There you go. I didn't think about that.
But let's take time out for
out?
just a moment.
All right.
For this incredible dinner that you so generously said, hey, why don't we do 2? So here's what we're going to say. Sold $20,000. Thank you so much.
Woo!
But wait. Sold $20,000.
Yes!
We just raised $40,000.
I love that.
Thank you. Thank you. Put the camera on that
Not
gentleman.
only is he like the best chef in the world, but he's also like one of the most generous people in the world. Thank you. That was awesome. Thank you. And thank you for those who bid. You guys are awesome. What a great night. Okay. Keep your mask on when you get home. It's a good little tip, then you don't eat as much. I need to remember that. Okay, for you Tampa Bay Lightning fans, we got another amazing package. It's another incredible opportunity VIP trip to Seattle for two for the Lightning versus Seattle Kraken game on March 16th of 2022. Two people will travel to Seattle as guests of Todd and Tara Leiweke and Sam Bridgman. You'll watch the game with VIP tickets inside the Seattle ownership suite, so you know you got some good seats. Enjoy a pregame tour of the new arena as well as dinner in the VIP anchor room with the finest of Washington wines and a meal prepared by Team Chef Brandon. Also enjoy a VIP sightseeing tour of the city, including a Space Needle ownership tour. Space Needle is amazing. I've been on it. Again, donated by Todd and Tara Leiweke and Sam Bridgman. What an incredible opportunity. If you're a Lightning fan, you cannot miss this next item. Scott?
And you know, just like many people in the room tonight, because I see so many friends here, the Leiwekes, my goodness, you talk about staying power. They live in Seattle now, still supporting FARA.
They're still involved in the Bay Area and supporting FARA, which just goes to show what incredible people they are.
Oh, and they're just the nicest people, so you know they're going to show you great hospitality, and it all went by FARA. Folks, thank you, each and every one of you, for all you do, and I'm going to give you an opportunity to do a little more right now. Who'll start me off at $5,000? Let's go. At $5,000. At $5,000. $5,000. I know you love the Lightning. Maybe this will be the three-peat. I don't know. Here we go. At $5,000. At $5,000. $5,000. At $5,000. At $5,000. $5,000. At $5,000. At a yes. $5,000 is bid. Thank you. And now $6,000. And now $6,000. And now $6,000. $6,000. At $6,000. Your base, $6,000 is bid. Thank you. And now $7,000. And now $7,000. At $7,000. $7,000 is bid. And now $8,000. And now $8,000. $8,000 is bid. And now $9,000. And now $9,000. Keep your eye on them. At $9,000. I'm $8,000 up front. I'm looking for $9,000. At $8,000 be $9,000. And who doesn't love the Lightning? Is that a yes? $9,000 is bid, and now $10,000, and $10,000, and now $11,000, and now $11,000, at $11,000, out of $11,000, at $11,000. Oh, go ahead. It's for FARA. At $11,000, at $11,000, new money, and now $12,000, and $12,000 and $13,000, at $12,000 and now $13,000, at $12,000 and now $13,000, over $13,000, $13,000, now $14,000. At $13,000 and now $14,000, at $13,000 and now $14,000, at $14,000, one more time. $14,000 is bid, applause, and now $15,000. $15,000 is bid, and now $16,000, at $16,000, at $16,000, at $16,000, go ahead. Oh, he just said yes. You nodded with me. Yes, $16,000 is bid, applause. $17,000, applause. And now $18,000, and now $18,000, and now $18,000, over $18,000, at $18,000. Show him some love. At $18,000, you've said that twice. I can't believe you. And now $18,000. We have $17,000 bid. We're looking for $18,000, and all the money goes to FARA. At $18,000, at $18,000, we have $17,000 bid, and now $18,000. Oh, take a drink of philanthropy juice. New money, $18,000 is bid. And now 19, and now 19,000. 19 is bid, and now 20, and now 20,000. Make it an even number. At $20,000, at $20,000, at $20,000, over $20,000. Oh, come on. At $20,000, nice even number. You'll always remember what you paid. At $20,000, at $20,000, at $20,000. Going once, going twice, third and final. So, $19,000. Thank you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
What a great trip that's going to be. Our next item takes us to California. It is fantastically beautiful out there right now. I was just in Los Angeles, but this next trip takes us to the wine country of Sonoma, which Scott and I have both been together, and it was amazing. It is spectacular if you have not been to Sonoma County. 4 couples will fly out of Tampa Airport on a Falcon 900. Again, we're talking a private jet, ladies and gentlemen, for a 3-night getaway to Sonoma County. Again, in California's wine country, you'll be with Paul and Suzanne Avery and Tracy and Rick DeDeo. You'll join Clay and Carrie Moritzen of Moritzen Winery, who will also book you on VIP winery tours, which I've heard are fantastic. Moritzen and Chef Charlie Palmer will host you at the 12th annual Project Zin events with the best Zinfandels around the world, donated by Rick and Tracy DeDeo and Clay and Carrie Moritzen. And I want to just say a couple things about this item. Nancy and Brad Rex, who I believe are in the house tonight, they bought this item back in 2019. And Nancy reached out to me and she said, I have to tell you how incredible this package is. They absolutely loved it. She said Hotel Healdsburg was amazing. The rooms are gorgeous. It's a boutique hotel, so it's first class. The food at Charlie Palmer's Dry Creek Kitchen was off the chain. She said it was outstanding. And then the winery tour and the Project Zin, which again, you're tasting the best Zinfandels in the world. It was the most incredible evening. So she said, please tell people they want to bid on this package. It is an incredible opportunity. And we know Sonoma County wineries are, they're fantastic.
And I know Clay personally, and he's one of those guys that everybody just, I was not telling a lie, I was telling the truth, regardless of what. Anyway, everybody loves Clay. Clay's one of those guys that when he asks you something, you say yes before he's even finished asking the question. Clay is so connected in Sonoma. Healdsburg is absolutely the creme de la creme. And his Project Zin, it's beyond having traction. It's fabulous. It's exclusive, and you can go. And speaking of exclusive, Falcon 900. Let's get the bidding started right now. What do you say? Who'll give me $20,000 and get us started? At $20,000, at $20,000, at $20,000, $20,000. $20,000 is bid. Thank you. And now $22,500, and now $22,500, at $22,500, at $22,500, at $22,500 is bid. Good choice. And now $25,000, and now $25,000 out of $25,000, at $25,000, at $25,000, at $25,000, $25,000 is bid. Thank you. And now $27,500, at $27,500, $27,500 is bid. And $30,000, and $30,000 out of $30,000, at $30,000. I'm telling you, it is so worth it. At $30,000, we have $27,500 and now $30,000. At $27,500 and now $30,000. At $30,000, at $30,000. At $30,000, we have $27,500 be $30,000. At $30,000, I guarantee you'll remember the trip for a lifetime. At $37,000, at $30,000, I have $27,500, looking for $30,000. This is when we applaud.
There you go. Give it up for him.
And now $32,500, and now $32,500 at $32,500. $32,500 is bid. Applause!
Yes, thank you.
And now $35,000, and now $35,000 at $35,000 out of $35,000 at $35,000 at $35,000. We have $32,500 bid. We're looking for $35,000. At $35,000, at $35,000 out of $35,000 at $35,000. Just one more time. At $35,000, at $35,000, at $35,000, at $35,000. I can't. At $35,000, we have $32,500. You're looking good. And now $35,000. But I have to ask. At $35,000 is bid.
Yes.
And now $37,500, and now $37,500 at $37,500, at $37,500, at $37,500, at $37,500. We go $37,500. Go ahead. Go ahead. At $37,500, at 30. Go ahead. At $37,500. It's like a Band-Aid. Just rip it right off. At $37,500 for FARA. At $37,500. A drink of philanthropy juice. $37,500. Go ahead. $37,500. And now 40,000 and 40,000 out of 40,000 at $40,000. At 40,000, we have 37.5 bid, looking for 40. At 37.5 and now 40,000. At 40,000 out of 40,000. At 40,000 one more time. At $40,000, we have 37.5 bid. All the money's going to FARA. At $40,000. At 40,000 out of 40,000. At $40,000. He's thinking about it. At 40,000, at $40,000 one more time. 37,005 is bid and now 40,000. At $40,000. 40,000 for FARA. 40,000. Hillsburg. $40,000 is bid.
Yes. Thank you. What do we got?
And now 42.5. At 42,500, at 42,500, yes, bring him a double if he needs it. At 42.5, at 42,500, I guarantee you, the more you spend, the more Clay will take great care of you. At 42.5, at 42,500, at 42.5, at 42,500, at 42.5, at 42,500, we'll go 42.5, private jet. Quiet moment. 42.5. 42.5. 42.5 is bid. Applause.
Woo!
And now 45,000. And now 45,000. Now we'll go 45. Don't make me come down there. At 45,000. At $45,000, we have 42.5 bid and now 45,000. At $45,000, at 45, at 45,000, now we're 45. At 45, oh, you've kind of nudged that way a few times. One more time. At 45,000, at 45,000. I think he's 45,000. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. So, $42,500.
Yes.
You're going to have a great time.
Oh,
Thank
wow.
you.
Congratulations and thank you for your generosity.
Thank you. Thank you.
That was great. What a trip that's going to be. And for my folks at home,
Good job. You're very good.
our live streaming folks at home, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to give you folks at home a chance to refill your beverages, perhaps a quick cocktail break. And remember what the CDC guidelines were: 2 cocktail, 1 in this hand and 1 in the other hand, so you don't touch your face. Remember that. So go get a cocktail. Quick break. Don't go too far if you're at home watching us at home. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back in just a few minutes, we'll catch up again right after this. So go get a cocktail and then come back.
go any further, could we give a huge round of applause? 11 consecutive years, Miss Wendy Ryan.
Thank you. I loved being here tonight in person. It makes such a difference to see all your beautiful faces. So before we call it a night and the band starts, I want y'all to raise your glasses, even if it's water, but preferably 2 beverages. Remember, CDC guidelines, 2 alcohol. Raise them in the air, because before we go, and we welcome back our virtual audience who's now tuning back, so thank you, our virtual audience, for staying with us. Our band is about to start, but before they do, we want to, everybody raise your glass as we invite up to the podium some 2 very important people to the stage, Mayor Jane Castor and Paul Avery, who will help us toast tonight's success and all of your generosity for being here tonight. Thank you for your donations. Mayor Castor and Mr. Avery, please come up and say a few words.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for coming tonight.
All right, well, thank you all so much. What a great night. Isn't this why they call it the Energy Ball? I mean, so much love in the room, and everyone's happy to be out and together, and screw COVID, right? Go away. Leave us alone. We want to do things like this. So thank you all so much. Allison, I'm going to put her on the spot. She's going to say a couple words.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Closer. Sorry. Thank you for being here tonight. We're really thankful for your support, not only for me and Laurel, other people affected by FA, and other people that could be that aren't even born or diagnosed right now. We're just really grateful for you being here, especially with this past 2 years going on. So thank you.
And Laurel's been practicing her spontaneity. So have at it, Laurel.
See, I knew this was going to happen. We had no warning, but I really appreciate everyone for being here. We're so excited to be back and just having you all support us and just having this community and this family. We're just so fortunate for you all, and just thank you so much for all you do.
So proud of my girls, as you are, as we all of our kids, right? What else is more important in the world than our kids? We raised over $1.6 million tonight. Isn't that amazing? And we had such a fun time doing it. We love you all. We're so appreciative for all you do. Thank you, Scott. You're absolutely the best. And Wendy, unbelievable. You're glamorous, as I've always said. I always use that word. And you're so much fun. And we really appreciate you keeping, touch with FARA and being, allowing us to have you here to represent us. So, yeah, we love you, Wendy. Let's hear it for Wendy. And we really appreciate Mayor Castor coming here and joining us, as she has for the last number of years, and she's going to say a couple words. So thank you so much for making this important to be here.
Thank you so much. It is just an honor for me to be included in this evening, and it really, you know how much I love our city, and this just shows what is so wonderful about the entire Tampa Bay area. Each and every one of you out here to support an incredible cause at the FARA Ball. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Congratulations and condolences to the person who bought the puppy. the congratulations is for night, condolences for tomorrow morning when you realize that you just bought a puppy. But that is wonderful. Thank you all for giving so generously. As Paul said, it's all about our kids. We all love our kids with our entire heart and soul, and it's all about that and finding a cure. So God bless each and every one of you. Thank you so much. I get the honor of introducing the band, which is the Blonde Ambition, which I must say might be what I am. People say, are you naturally blonde? And I said, yeah, I pay my hairdresser, and naturally she turns my hair blonde. So let's hear it for the Blonde Ambition, and let's start to party. All right.